To shadowed halls where whispers die, to spires that pierce the painted sky. The world of ReFantazio calls as fate awakes within these walls. The prince ascends, the count deceives, but deeper still the dream believes. Through turn and try, new truth and sting, a new voice cries, make Yindy king. Heroes fall and tyrants climb, the clock runs short, the edge of time, but through the storm a name shall ring, the streamer bold who dares to sing. No crown of lies, no stolen flame shall ever wear a noble name. This is the stream, the tale, the fight. We blaze ahead into the light. In metaphor where legends stir, each step we take defines who we were. The battle's more than swords and flame, it's hearts that fight, not just the name. Lift your voice and take your stand across the stars, across the land. Hearts ignite where truth is king. Vote Yindy as your one true king. Crown of fire, path of light, guide us through the endless night. With every soul, with every swing, we rise, we rule, we stream, we sing.
Hello, 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 lovely people. How are we all doing? And welcome to a post for Halfwits stream. For it is post Halfwits. Episode 13 is now live on YouTube. Finally, I said I would deliver, and I have now done. But I am not alone. I am joined by my co-host, my illustrious co-host as always, Alex Tavares. Alex, are you there?
Hello! Good
Yay.
to be here and glad to be celebrating it. It's a post-Halfwits episode as well.
Exactly. As our one Patreon, who had access to it for a full week before all the regular plebs, have you watched it yet?
I have watched it.
Oh,
I
have
did,
you?
however, wait for it to go live on YouTube today.
Fair enough.
But yes, I finally caught up and stopped having life stuff to deal with.
Okay, well,
And got
to be fair, yes, life stuff has been a thing. All I will say is I've been increasingly more traumatized every time I have to animate what happens to Jeff. So,
Yes, I'm not surprised. Poor Jeff.
the thing is, right, I had to take Jeff off them because they kept abusing him that much. He files for sexual harassment. So, anyway, enough of that.
Spoilers.
I know. Anyway, so tonight we are playing MetaphorReFantazio because I was in the mood for a JRPG, but didn't want to replay all the Final Fantasies again, so I thought, right, I'm going to replay a game that I haven't done. You yourself are a huge JRPG fan, and Metaphor was on your list for a while, wasn't it?
Indeed, yes, it was. I played the demo, absolutely loved it, and thought, hey, I've got about 6 to 8 weeks. I've been through Persona 5. Maybe I can get through Persona 4 before this releases.
Yeah.
So I start Persona 4. Then the release date for Metaphor comes and goes, and it releases to fanfare, blah, 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 blah. And, yeah. Fast forward to end of January 2025, and that's when I managed to finish Persona 4, because I think I'm not going to leave a Persona game half done, because I'll come back to it and not remember a damn thing about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So I've still not played it yet.
But yeah, I totally get where you're coming from there, because again, with my own relationship with the SMT games in general, I played 5. Finally sat down and played 5, only to realise that I was played the vanilla 5 and Royal was out, obviously. And everyone kept going, Royal is the definitive. And I was like, well, I'm 60 hours into 5, I'm not restarting, I'm just going to finish this. Yeah. Then I watched the anime of 5, which is really good, and pretty much, if you have no intention of playing the game but just want to relive the story, by all the animes of Persona are amazing. So I watched the anime, and then I watched the anime again with the missus. As a result, I am more familiar with the story of P5 than I am with the story of the baby Jesus and Dragon Ball Z. So,
I have a question.
Yes.
Does the anime feature the persona Mara at all?
Which one's Mara?
You would know Mara. Yeah, maybe.
Is that the giant penis chariot monster?
Yes, you would know Mara.
Yeah. You're forgetting I'm dyslexic. I don't read their names. It's like,
that's true. That's true.
It's the giant dick monster. Okay, yes. No, surprisingly enough, considering that I think the P5 anime streamed on BBC iPlayer in the UK, no, it did not feature Mara. Unfortunately.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious.
So, I've tried to watch the P4 anime a couple of times. I've only got a couple of episodes in and got distracted by something.
I've heard that P4, like the storyline and the plot and the characters, really good.
Yeah.
I've heard that the anime itself is quite rushed because they try to fit everything in. So it's quite, the pacing's off, is what I've heard at least.
Yeah. So having said all that, I have lived through the story of 5 several times now, and even though I now own 5 on the Steam Deck, 5 Royal, sorry, I cannot bring myself to play through 5 again. Just also because there's so many spin-offs. I still have Strikers to play and the new Tactics one to play, and I think Persona 5 is a little bit like to Final Fantasy, what Final Fantasy 7 has now become. You know, it's like a full spin-off thing of its own. Sorry.
I stopped myself from getting into the spin-offs because I thought, that could lead me down a dark road when my backlog's already so big.
Oh, I know. I know.
But from what I've researched, Strikers is the only one that has sort of story content that you might want to check. The rest are all sort of either non-canon or happen like during Persona, sort of thing, like during P5, the events of P5.
There's that new
and things like that.
mobile gotcha one that's coming out as well, which is a thing. So I've got P3 Reloaded there as well. It's sitting in the backlog unopened, so I've got to try and get through that one. And I finally got Golden, P4 Golden, which I've not played through 4. So,
see, I thought you might have waited for the remaster to come out whenever it does, the remake to come out, because they've teased that now.
Sorry, the remake of
Persona 4.
I think I bought it before they did the remake.
But for the trailer,
See, this is the slight issue that I have, and I know this is just SMT tradition, and in the same way that the Pokemon games can't release 2 versions of the same game in order so you buy it twice. I get that, and the masses will cry, but they've always done that. I am so fucking annoyed that in my backlog, and it has sat in my backlog for about 3 years, and that's the problem. I have wanted to sit and play SMT5, but SMT5 has completely been, a bit like P5 original, has been completely supplanted by SMT5 Revengeance.
Yeah.
And anyone saying, if you've not played SMT5, play Vengeance. And I'm like,
yeah,
but I own SMT5.
I own the base one, yeah.
If they let you upgrade, like a sensible thing, that would be great. But do I want to buy the game again?
Again. Not really. Not until it goes on sale again.
Well, exactly.
I mean, that's part of the reason why I wanted to play Persona 4 as well, because Reload had come out as well. And I thought maybe I'm better off playing 4 because it's the oldest game. So like I won't be used to all the quality of life stuff. That you'll have with the later games, and there won't be all this other stuff. So I'm glad I played it when I did, because I've got Reload and Metaphor waiting for me. So speaking of, sorry, you.
No.
Ah, fuck. Right, last point I'll make. Speaking of turn-based games and games you want to play, I am going to recommend the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster that's coming out at the end of September.
I will definitely be picking up that. I do actually have Tactics emulated, and I had very fond memories of Final Fantasy Tactics on the Game Boy Advance.
Ah, yes, yep.
In fact, I have. If we're going retro as well, I swear we will get to playing the game in a second. But if we're also going retro,
for the audience,
there's one game I really do want to play through, and I think you'd maybe enjoy it. Did you ever play or own back in the day Azir's Dream?
No.
It was sort of an early Pokemon roguelike, where you're a little Burk from a village and your dad goes into this big monster tower. He doesn't come back out, but when you grow up and become of age, you can enter the tower and you're trying to get to the top. But every time you enter the tower, the layout completely changes. You've got to try and hunt monsters, collect monsters. You always revert to level 1 on the first level, but your monsters retain their level. So it was a roguelike before roguelikes were cool, sort of thing.
Right. Yeah.
I owned a Game Boy version of it, and I honestly, I loved it more than Pokemon. I loved that game. And then I was quite surprised that there was actually a PlayStation version of it. It cost me... I need to go back and see how much I paid for it. I can't remember. It was either 75 quid or 130. It might have been...
Damn.
Yeah, it's quite a rare game. I got it, so I now own it on PS1. And I with the full intention of playing it on the PS2.
Yeah.
And then realised I'm actually better off just emulating it on the Steam Deck. We might do a retro stream of that at some point. So yes, like I said, the reason I played got into Metaphor, I watched Joss Strythe-Hayes' 3 hour and 33 second
Exhibition 33
trailer.
Me too.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to play through Clear Obscura again. What else have I got in my backlog? Right, we're breaking out Metaphor. And having played Clear Obscura, it has majorly fucked me up because I keep trying to block.
Wanting to parry and dodge and shit. Yeah.
However, I am enjoying Metaphor. I love the music. I love the aesthetic of it. I probably prefer the setting to Persona, although structurally, I know they said that if it's so much more than Persona just reskinned, but so much of it is Persona just reskinned. If you played Persona, you played a large part of this, to the point where you can tell whenever a party member is about to join you, going, "Hey, you look like an interesting anime protagonist."
Yeah.
Oh,
you have a portrait. Yeah, you've got a portrait. Aha!
Exactly, and funky hair. Oh no, you've hit your emotional low. You've burst into flames and ripped out your own heart, and now you've gone Super Saiyan. Okay, that's the thing. So
and that's a pretty metal way of joining the party, to be fair.
Well, is it in comparison to the other Persona games? What do you have? You've got in 5 ripping your own face off. What do they do in 4? And then in 3, they literally beam themselves in the head with a gun. So...
Yeah, that's true. 4's not quite as...
Right, I've not been paying attention to what I should be doing. How much oil should I apply? Just a drop. Pour on the grease. Just coat the grooves. I have no context for what this was.
Is there a message log, a chat log?
Probably. Yes, but we're not going to look at it. Instead,
Okay,
we're going to
not going to look at it. We are going to coat the grooves.
Coat the grooves. Okay, I used just enough to cover the grooves. There we go. Hey, that was the right answer. So we gained wisdom. And by the way, I love the social stats in this because when you obviously go from 1 to 5, and I love how they're courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination. Whereas you start off as a craven. I'm now informed. I'm open-minded. I used to be inflexible, tongue-tied, vapid prick. So, which, considered some of the caliber of candidates that were running for election last year, and more importantly, won.
Is that a personal attack or something? Do you want me to co-host on this stream?
No, I was more meaning in terms of qualifications to be a politician.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're welcome. You're welcome to it. I'll bow out gracefully.
So yes, we are 10 hours into Metaphor for this save. Partly the reason. Oh, there we go. Some more of our gorgeous graphics.
Sweet.
I do love how this game is like 60% anime.
So they can reuse it for the inevitable anime adaptation.
Well, that was the thing. I was waiting on the anime of this coming out.
I know they've done a manga.
Oh, right,
or are still in the middle of doing a manga.
Yeah, might need to look for that. We still haven't found pants for the fairy yet. I'm sure we could just get a glove and cut off the fingers.
Yeah.
Did we just crash? Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
I was waiting to say, I think we might have chosen the wrong thing with the oil there.
Yeah. Of course not. We've used too much oil. Oh shit.
God damn it, Tavares!
my star is rising. Sanctism will reign.
So the point where we are in the story, for anyone,
Remember from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's
we're
confidant,
basically
the other is Luis's
touring the land during election season, trying to get our boy elected king.
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to
And
take out the opposing runner's legs.
those are two of the other factions. So it's us, the church, and basically Griffith too.
With no working runner. Well, they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So it is a clash to hold each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
We going to help out or see how it plays out?
I think the game's telling us we should probably try and help out.
Oh, okay
Let's
then.
give Gladel a hand here. Good thinking. That way.
I didn't say that's what I was thinking.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
So, political extortion.
Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cortland, you're that commoner candidate
I do want to know how many mushrooms the design team binged before coming up with a lot of the kind of designs in this game.
Now there was something about this.
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place. Is it fame you seek?
Was that part of the
Fighting me, you might lift
interview
your own
requirements? You had to do like a gallon of
legs.
LSD.
Chose the wrong opponent.
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide. Go, my brethren. Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the
Right. So we can't attack him.
No, just the ads.
Yeah.
So the enemy design is based on the work of a medieval artist or Renaissance artist.
Yeah, because there was one where it was like an egg with the face.
An
and the
egg
face
with
was-
feet. Yeah.
And I remember there was little frogs on the inside of it and a table.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sure I've seen that in some random thing somewhere.
Hieronymus Bosch or something.
Yeah.
Hieronymus Bosch.
Okay, he's resistant to that. So this is the turn press system. So
Yep.
trying to work out their weaknesses.
I'm counting on you.
I'll run you through.
Sanctism is supreme. What could
Well,
you
this is
hope
going
to
well.
achieve?
Ow. Oh, don't heal, you dick.
I love that meme when it's like the player heals 100 times and the boss does it once. You cheating little bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll show you the
Okay, right.
Not fire, not physical.
Yeah.
Ice or wind?
I think I need to
We can do this.
cook a
Heal
heal.
first, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I owe you. Let's do this. What could you hope to achieve?
Damn you and your cocky smirk.
I know.
Is that all?
Here they come.
Right.
All right. Lend me your strength.
Magic. Alright.
You can do this. A mystic shield.
Right, we might as well stick on a couple of buffs.
Cease your
Right.
resistance.
And.
No holding back. Let me rethink this. You can't run. Let's go.
Okay, it wasn't a weakness, but it wasn't resisted, so.
Yeah.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting
Rise, my brother.
Oh, fuck off!
Take this.
Haha! Blocked.
Good choice for the magic defense.
Yep, just a bit.
Otherwise, Stroll would probably be down.
Not out of this yet. Trust me.
I owe you.
Okay. Part of me thinks I want to do that again. Right, actually, no, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move her back. Knight's Protection. So by moving her to the back line.
Yep, she gets higher defense like a
Yep.
Final Fantasy game, but she's also drawing aggro.
Yep. Of course, then they go ahead and use a.
AoE, yeah.
Is that all?
Ow.
Guard is down.
And.
We can do this. I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Is everyone all right?
Oh, good, great.
Noble I am.
They're weak to her weapon. That would have been fucking good to know. Right.
Let's say
That's what, piercing or something?
Yeah.
If you've got those sorts of skills.
Mm. No, he's listening to that.
Hold on. Take this. Sanctism will reign.
Oh no, it's not heal, it's a thing. It's fine.
This is God's judgment.
Oh shit.
Sanctism will reign.
Damn it.
I will usher you to his side.
We're not out of this yet. Thank you.
I owe you. Let's go. Take this.
Is that all?
Take this. Sanctism will reign.
Hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. Captain down.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. I think we might have to restart this fight. Right. Which, to be fair, is
Easily done.
yeah. If I could figure out how to retry. Okay. Right. Okay. So try this again. Boom, boom, boom.
My power.
Observe the enemy.
They're weak to her attack at least, so
Yeah.
you get an extra turn.
I shall fight Aston after me.
Right. What have I got? Deals 100 fire damage, deals 100 ice damage, deals 100 wind damage, deals 100 light damage to all enemies, deals 100 dark.
Let's try this.
Yeah, let's try this.
Insolent heathens! What could you hope to achieve? Kneel before him.
Only a flesh wound.
Hit hard.
Is that all?
He knows we can't attack.
Let's go. We can do this. Thank you.
Helpful as ever. Witness me,
Right.
brethren!
I see you.
With these fists, I strike for justice.
Okay, I want to figure out which one specifically can I use. He's resistant to that, and the stone. That deals wind.
Could do with this.
Okay, let's resist.
Fight
Right.
as power.
Might as well stick
Healing
with it.
power. I'm obliged.
My thanks. Witness the power of Sanctism. What could you hope to achieve?
Look out.
Nice.
Don't know how I did that. It must be a passive.
Mm.
Here they come.
Right.
You can't run.
I'll show you the essence of truth. Take this. I stand ready. I see you.
No place.
I mean, we're whittling them down.
Yeah.
More resilient than I expected. I went
yeah,
for the sit now.
yeah.
He's getting serious.
Rise, my brother.
This is nothing.
Take this.
Only a flesh wound.
Take this. Don't underestimate me.
Right.
We can do this. Trust me.
I owe you.
I've sworn oath of
With these, you can't run.
Part of me wants to almost completely back out and respec for this.
Mm.
Sanctism will reign.
Otherwise, I feel this will be half the stream.
Yeah. Especially with the healing. God
I
damn.
know. No! You miss, you furtive.
Take this.
roll.
Right.
Sanctism will reign! I won't lose.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Right.
I'll show you
Okay.
the essence of it. Won't hold back.
If nothing else, I feel I've got the party back up.
Observe the
I was gonna say at least the crit gave you a chance, and then it's gonna happen again. Yeah. Oh no, I'm not. Okay. Shit. I'm not familiar with
Yeah.
the limitations of the press turn. You only get one extra from an action.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Someone get him back on his feet.
It was
That's MP.
yeah.
Here. Is everyone all right? I see you.
Peasants! Staying on the defensive. Seize my chance. Sanctism will reign!
Troll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Oh.
Troll can't take any more.
Let's go. Healing power.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Troll, they zap your defenses.
Cease your resistance.
I'll show you the mage. We can do this.
Thank you.
I owe you.
There we go. Have you played SMT3 featuring Dante from Devil May Cry?
Yes, I have. Back at the PS2.
Yes.
Yep. I played Nocturne.
Right. Damn it.
Let's try this.
Get back up.
With these fists, I strike for justice. Let's see how this plays out. Sanctism will reign!
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign!
Is everyone okay? Not yet. Try to heal
Come
up.
at me!
Troll hurt bad.
Right.
Healing duty.
Was needed.
My thanks.
By the sworn oath of night.
Right.
We
Uh,
stand together
We'll team
Try
up.
this.
as the point of a sword.
Oh! That was useful.
Yep.
Well, they had thought of that beforehand. Right.
I'll show you the mage.
Right. Okay.
We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever. Let's go! Take this! Sanctism will reign!
Mere flesh wound.
Brace yourselves!
Right.
Let us fight as one.
Coordination is key!
Oh, he resists.
Through them.
Fierce.
Oh, right. Okay. So yeah, one of them resists. Okay. So they have different resistances. That would have
But
been
maybe
fucking-
maybe the fists will be better. Oh no, he resists fists as well. What about magic? I wonder.
Yeah.
What about your items, your magic items?
Yeah.
Sanctism will reign!
Troll's badly wounded. Someone heal her. Troll hurt down.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's down.
Uh,
Get back in the fight.
Take it. My spirit is unbroken.
uh,
No sense
What
in
the hell?
I'm stepping back.
Now it's weak.
Not now.
hmm.
It does say weak, doesn't it? Yeah.
It does.
Now, what's the play?
Hmm.
Maybe there was a buff, some sort of buff that made them resist damage for
Yeah.
a turn or something that I
Yeah.
missed.
Right.
This should work.
I knew you'd help. I'm obliged.
Sanctism is supreme.
Right. If that's the case, then
Will reign!
Right.
We can do this. Trust me.
So if they are weak,
I
then...
stand ready.
No, resist. He's resisting there.
Into the fray.
Weird.
Right.
Coming back.
Okay. Does he change his resistances?
Looks like it.
Right, spears collected from...
Here.
With these fists, I strike for justice. Sanctism will reign. Sanctism will reign.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Me. With healing power.
1 health. Good
Yep.
that. Does much closer than that.
Behold my
No, still resisting.
Let be your strike.
Yeah, magic guard. Jump thrust.
Nope, not this.
Part of me just wants to still go for it.
I'm counting on you.
Even
I
if
mean, it'll
it-
still be big damage.
Oh, still critical though.
Okay. Great, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get on with it.
We'll combine our strength.
You will taste justice. Charge! Sanctism will reign.
Is that all?
Take this. Oh, you've done damage.
Can anyone
You
heal
won't
him?
hold back. Trust me.
My thanks.
Observe the enemy.
Now they're weak.
Behold. We stand together.
Coordination is key.
I don't get it, but at least they'll be dead now.
Yeah.
We're got them right in their weak spot.
Or not.
You can't run. Tougher than a fool.
It's okay. We can do this.
8 damage. There.
I would have laughed if that killed.
Well, to be fair, how is that different from Ty?
Yep. Yep.
Sanctism will reign.
Right, you know what? I'm not even going to waste.
Let's get some healing. Stroll got knocked out.
Ways to revive.
Anyone
Yeah.
back on his
Oh,
feet.
he's weak to it anyway, so there we go.
Right in their weak spot.
Let's go. We can do this. I'm obliged.
Now he's resistant.
Let us fight.
Yeah.
So he seems to resist every time he's been hit by a weakness.
Worthy cause.
Right, might be.
So it's like he's weak 1 and then resist 2. Weak for 1 turn, then resist 2
Yeah.
turns. Then weak for 1 turn. Oh shit.
Shit.
Only a flesh wound.
Not like this.
Probably should revive.
From our provisions. Still fight.
Sanctism will reign.
Let's get him some healing.
Oh, fuck.
Only a flesh wound.
Not like this.
Uh,
Not this
yeah.
one.
Oh,
Fight there. Still standing, I see.
futile. Sanctism will reign.
Uh-oh.
yeah, it's not looking good, is it? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
You fucking had it as well, man.
Yeah. Right. Let's.
Probably should have revived Stroll. Oh, well.
Yeah. Retry this power.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
Yeah. I think we. Okay. Can I reconfigure the party? Change equipment. Now, if we can figure out what did Heisen what particularly Silver
It was the
Lance
piercing.
piercing.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay. What's it? Oh shit! So we're back here. Oh, fuck. Right. try that again.
Spare a moment?
No, shit. I thought I drove. I did it wrong. Oh well.
All right.
Oh well, still got the coins.
Just not as much, but oh well.
Yeah.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So I love that throughout this game, your childhood friend gave you this book that's clearly an allegory for our world, and yet everyone gets along. There's only one tribe. Everyone's united, and then you look out the window and go,
Just hang back and watch. Godot's gonna win.
Let's give Glodell a hand.
Right, there we go.
You
Right, shut up.
go, my brethren.
Don't forget about the petrification magic.
The petrification magic. Okay, so
You can't run.
It's okay. I can take it. By the sworn oath of knighthood.
I can't afford to hold back.
right. So is there a
Sanctism is supreme. What could you hope to achieve? Kneel before him.
Oh, come on!
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Take it.
Thanks to see another
Oath
day.
of knighthood.
Right.
Join with me. Not this skill. I see you.
I will usher you to his side. You can't run. What could you hope to achieve?
They really don't like him this time, do they?
Nope.
I won't lose.
You won't hold back. We're not out of this yet. I'm obliged.
So testing your theory. So he hit him last time.
I'm counting on you.
As the point of a sword.
It's too early to go to his side. Know your place. Peasants.
I should probably drop a heal anyway.
Thank you.
My thanks. Resistance is futile. I would live for the snub.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Fuck off with your heels.
Sanctism will reign.
I swear most fights aren't as annoying as this.
Oh, I know.
I'll run you through.
Right. Okay, we took that fucker out. That's the thing. Okay.
That guy was always weak to piercing. It was this other guy here that
Yeah.
would alternate for some reason.
Are you prepared?
Uh,
Let's make an end of it. Not the right move. What a mess. You can't run.
I'll show you the We can do this. Trust me.
I owe you.
okay.
Serve the enemy. Fight there.
Okay, he's resistant there.
Sanctism will reign. Oh, please. Take this.
Only a flesh wound.
Here they come.
Okay, he's still resistant.
Know your place. Peasants.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever. Witness me, brethren.
Yeah.
It's costing it.
Come. Take this.
Sanctism will reign. Oh, please. Sanctism will reign.
Troll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
No, I was thinking, is it maybe when he does an attack he changes stance? But I don't think that seems to be it either. Right.
You can't run!
Stroll
I will
can't
fight
take
come
anymore.
forth, royal soul.
Someone heal him.
The monks with their
My
harmony.
thanks.
Stroll,
Is everyone all right?
sap your defense.
A powerful item that cures an ally. May inflict rage on one enemy. Why would I want to put rage on the enemy?
Stops Rage's
From our
healing.
positions.
Charge! Take this! Sanctism will reign!
Stroll,
Underestimate
get
me!
back on his feet.
God damn it.
Let's try this. I
live to see
stand
another day.
ready.
Right, so that. Fairy dust. Fairy dust. That's just medicines. Dark damage. Light damage.
Sanctism is
Oh.
Sanctism will reign!
Badly wounded. Can anyone
Look
heal
out.
him?
Is that all?
Take this! Oh, you've done it, Eka.
I love how she protected him, but the other guy. Yeah, nah, fuck that. Right.
Could do with this.
It's okay. Let's go. We're not out of this yet. I'm obliged.
I owe you. Behold my power!
Okay, it's not sexy, but the wind damage seems to be at least holding as a yeah.
Resistance is futile! Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign! Forgive me.
Here.
I live to see another day.
Yeah, still got the resistance. So whatever we're doing isn't. That's flame.
Here.
Sanctism is supreme! Sanctism will reign!
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll, someone get him back on his feet.
I feel like I'm getting trolled. I'm not gonna lie.
Stroll got knocked
Yeah.
out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Oh, great.
This should work.
Weakness free, brethren!
No sense in waste.
No.
From our provisions. Thanks.
Helpful as ever. Let's go! Sanctism will reign!
Only a flesh wound.
Reaper's badly wounded.
Sanctism will reign!
Reaper's down.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Right.
This should work.
My spirit is.
Behold
We can do this. Plus minute.
my thanks.
Okay, so at least I'm back up to like hopefully surviving a round.
Will reign! Please! Sanctism will reign!
Someone get him back on his feet.
This should help.
I live to see another day. Let's try this.
I knew you'd help. I'm obliged.
Again, I'm open to suggestions. I don't know if you've got access to the interwebs to maybe even look up what the fuck this guy's resistances are.
Falkenberg's guard is down.
We're not out
I
of this
was
yet.
looking that up already. No.
I owe you.
By the
Right.
sworn oath of knighthood. Join with me.
Coordination is key.
As the point point of assault!
Boy exposed a new weakness.
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign!
Nothing.
Pokemon guard is down.
He did it!
I will fight mage with healing power. Plus need
Helpful as ever.
by the sworn.
Okay, now they're weak. So,
Put them right in their weak spot.
You can't run! Sanctism is supreme! Sanctism will reign!
Need training.
Dodge, Hulk.
nice, right.
Poetry in motion.
We're not out of this yet. I'm obliged.
I owe you.
By the sworn oath of
Allies, together.
Let me help!
pierce through them.
Exposed a new weakness.
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. Captain's down.
Take that!
Someone help him back up. Hey, hey, wake up. We're still in a fight here.
This should work.
I think you're using one of Hulkenberg's Pierce moves. One of
Yeah.
her synthesis moves makes him weak to Pierce, which I think is what's happening.
It's what's doing it, yeah.
I think so. But nearly there.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
Go, you got it now. You got it.
Yeah.
As the point of assault.
Nice!
Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked hearts.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
You can tell he's evil because he's bald.
Yes.
Now, are you prepared? for
That's the
the
rule of bad guys in 40k. As soon as they turn bald, they're evil. Unless they're black like Vulcan. At which point, then they're the good guy.
Nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough. Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here. What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I love how he went to the same tailor as the cat from Red Dwarf.
Yep.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chasten and shoot. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver.
Guess which one's the horny old man?
Yeah.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony? But that's... Oh,
It's fantasy Taylor Swift.
it anymore.
Yep.
I'd know the suspensions anywhere.
Oh God.
Nice.
Yes, those
Yep.
are quality
Okay.
parts and no mistake.
Luis really shells out for his own.
He's one of those weirdos who has sex with cars, isn't he?
I was gonna say he's a clanker sexual.
Oh.
The dulcet diva! Ah, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of Group I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
See if there's any more of those bloody monks.
Airborne? Gauntlet Runner! He's actually finished it!
Well, we're gonna have to blow that up at some point in the story.
Yeah.
I bet. Blow it up or commandeer it for ourselves.
Oh, there he is. Griffith 2.
Luis,
My Lord Louis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the saintest's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Fortin's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
That is not the voice I was expecting from that child.
I would have if these
Nope.
insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my
Fucking
associate's
skulls,
mess.
goes.
I'd like to
For
express
fuck's
my
sake.
gratitude
What's he fucking is?
past.
I'm with King Louis.
Xenoblade does the same thing, where it's just like the
Oh, those are now. Okay now.
the accent that you least expect to come from that fantasy race, and you're just like, what the fuck? And they all have regional accents for the UK.
I mean, that's cool, hearing more of them in games.
Yeah.
Just another camp.
But yeah.
Indeed. Then we are both
Why are the dwarves Swedish? I don't understand.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side,
Yeah, that's the thing.
have Gauntlet Runner.
Why in fantasy are dwarves always portrayed as Scottish? They're small, hairy people who drink a lot of beer and sing a lot. Surely they're German.
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
That's it. Why would you good? Right. So we're kind of sort of in a ruse to try and get close to him. That was kind of like the point. I'm tempted to just break out into I just can't wait to be king. Certainly, we don't want to tell him that.
Sure. No, we want to keep that secret.
Yeah.
I remember that much about the story.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That feels a bit too much like sucking up his arse.
Yeah, and he probably wouldn't appreciate that. I think I can't wait to be king will probably be.
Yeah. He might.
Oh, okay.
I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
Okay, so straight up, that's not the right answer then.
I want to help you, Count Louis.
Oh? You fight in my name, you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in. Anyone. Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Louis. You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
He doesn't have a small red orb around his neck. If so, we should run like fuck.
Don't think this changes anything.
Come on, Hector.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme.
He
Bring him to
noticed
justice
us.
And show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Alright.
Yep.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are
I
the
have heard
sounds
of
from
Heisme.
between the trees just the leaves being
One little thing that I did just appreciate,
the whispers?
when it comes to fantasy novels and stuff, you know, obviously, like, days of the week and months and stuff like that are all based... It always feels lazy when it's based off, like, our calendar, because... But I love how things like are like Flames Day, or Moon Day, or something like that.
Yep.
Familiar enough that you know what it's on about.
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Something tells me he found a Vindaloo at the back of the fridge.
Yep. And then eat it.
Yep.
Nurse, you okay?
He had a fiery bot after all.
Oh,
Yep.
you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a ballet apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl.
Are we going to bedazzle the ship?
Inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Oh god, is this one of those, this is actually the distant future?
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
It looked like there's an apple engraved on this. What could it mean?
I know!
Young Sprocket. There was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite
I'm pretty sure that's the same plot as the Xenoblade games and Bastard. That it's actually the future, but turned into fantasy anime.
After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas,
We just need to crowbar Hitler and the Nazis in at some point, and then we've done the full Metal Alchemist.
some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
No, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Kumiro or some such.
This one's important.
We'll add it to the list when it lets me go out into the overworld and play.
Yep.
Because I've got another quest that all the guides say you should do really early on, but the thing is I've just not had a chance with the moving days.
Yes. Yep.
This is where, as a dyslexic, I skip all the non-voice dialogue.
Yep.
And then I'm slightly confused when
Departing the capital,
they explicitly told me what to do next.
the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Artira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged
It's a fantasy Scotsman.
not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure.
And yet he
Lady
looks
Joanna
elvish, not
also
dwarven.
pleased.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
What?
Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Louis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
This is
But surely all fights have casualties.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Didn't he? And knackered.
I
Wow.
know. I know.
Next, they'll say the weather's guidery.
Needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
We've come down from after Muckty.
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out.
Moni amico maca muckle.
Yeah.
Fix the Bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
I think it was before we started co-hosting. I played through Still Wakes the Deep. The accents in that were, well, they were authentic. Put it that way for the North Sea and Aberdonian.
Some kind of smoked dish?
Excuse me.
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary specialty.
Ah, yes, because we have giant larvae sandworm here in Scotland.
Just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine, exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great. Yeah, sure.
Looks great. What is with that smile? Not you too.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Lovely.
Aye, it's just like the time you eat haggis for the first time.
Your dishes.
The the slippery
Those
wee
one-legged-
buggers.
Aye, those one-legged wee buggers.
Aye. I managed to catch one for my supper the other night. Milo found it in a bush.
I've deep-fried the larva of a haggis up for yon hill.
Aye.
We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone.
It's when you go to Edinburgh and you see all the little shops like clearly taking the piss out of the tourists.
Yeah.
Oh, this is single Scotch malt? What, Loch de-icer? Yeah, that's one of ours.
It'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make.
When I was down in London years and years ago now, and it was like, oh, look at our specialty whiskey store. This one's £180. It's like, yeah, I can go into Tesco at home and get that for like 40 quid.
Yeah.
No. And that one's shite. They've just got a good marketing team.
And yet, when I went to Glen Eagles with the missus, she ordered Jack Daniels.
Oh, my heart.
Right, am I meant to be going somewhere?
I'm not sure, I wasn't paying attention.
Neither was I. Plot was happening.
I'm trying to partially pay attention to be a good co-host, but
Yeah.
I'm also trying not to get spoiled.
Yes, yeah.
To wonder how we can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure
Well,
out.
I think generally speaking, whatever I do the opposite.
Yes.
Let's save this down together.
Have a reward ready.
Let's work together to
I'm now actively telling you the ones I will not be choosing, so that I'm hoping you do that instead.
Nobody else in the royal capital would do it.
Remember that time I told Lee Zell to just slit my throat because I wasn't paying attention?
Yeah.
Inspiring words.
I love the
Oh wait, I think I'm dead. Yeah.
the
Yeah. How
genuine
did that
reaction of you of don't pick that one.
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those words. Now, please, dig it.
Sandworm abortion pancake.
Yay!
It is altogether different from the roast. Why, it is succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
Yeah, you can tell she's German.
Eating anything you had to out in the wild, eh?
Wow, okay.
With the honourable lady joining
We're having our fancy racism with a bit of real racism there, Art.
If they aren't here, Connor pulling the wool out of his eyes.
Now, let's go.
A soupçon of
Been a while.
Okay.
something.
Sweet forever of
Exactly.
right. Okay. Informed man. Okay. Right, rest up for tomorrow.
Good night.
Yeah, it does suffer from that Persona problem where it's like cutscene the next day, cutscene the next day, the cutscene. You're like, when will I actually get to do something? So-
Yeah.
It's gorgeous out.
Okay, we seem to have showed up in Nibelheim.
Let's hurry.
Oh, there's a legendary swordsman with long silver. Lights a town on fire. Ah!
By the way, right, on the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy cards, I can't, the red card that's like Visions of Nibelheim or something like that. Oh my fucking god. That is just, clear the board. So, I like played that the other day, like the guy had something like 7 monsters on his side of the field, and I played that and just wiped them all out, and he just instantly left. He was just like, nah, fuck this.
It's like, no, I'm done. Does that count as a win for you at least?
Yeah, no, it does.
That's something.
Um,
Break their spirits, yes.
It's those assholes that either keep healing themselves into absolute infinity or just keep
Yes.
spawning monsters to the point of. Alright. The rebounties? No. Okay. Right. And. So I'm trying to work out what features exactly make us an Elder, because I've not seen any other Elders. Is it the two-tone eyes? Is that possibly the thing?
I have no idea. Is it that? Is it the not having elven type ears?
Yeah. Right.
All I know is it makes us scum.
Yep.
Fucking scum.
And there's only one weapon for the knight. Okay. Yeah, she's probably going to stick as a knight for me.
Indeed.
So it makes sense to equip her there. And I might be changing him back to warrior. Probably. Yeah. Are they the same? One's fire, one's ice. Right, he's fire. Let's go ice. Then, I think that the ice one. Yeah.
So then you can spread your element, the amount of element.
Yeah.
Cover your bases. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Right, I'll be right back. Won't be long.
No problem. See if there's anything in here. No.
I've awaited you. Aye. May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisman.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you. 'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Ah, yes, that classic bit where you have to run up and talk to every NPC.
My thanks to you.
All good.
All right then.
Welcome. So hey,
Yes, and
Right, I am back. What have I missed?
Jesus Christ, I shot myself there.
Sorry.
So, you missed another Fantasy Scots woman this time. I love.
Damn it.
I love how the accents don't seem to be based on tribe. It must be like regional location, maybe. So, because she was like one of the bird people. Anyway, the general.
You can't call them birds now. Come on.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Avian folk.
The avian folk, right? Arakokra. So
yeah.
So I'm at that annoying point where I just have to go up to every NPC, mash X in their face until they tell me where the rest of the plot is. That's good. All right. So basically, where we are in terms of the plot is we've got to find some evil knight that's wrecking shit up. And,
yes.
And if we take care of him, the town will like us.
Okay. Makes sense.
Without giving away too many spoilers.
Yes.
Yeah. Hungover man. Well, you're no use.
we should go.
Let's ask the people around. Tell you take cues. Okay.
People missing.
Beg your pardon?
No. I also picked up this game's versions of Phoenix Downs after.
Alright, okay. Always good. Yes.
Using all of them up on that fucking monk fight.
Yes.
Oh, finally got some useful information. Thank Christ.
Hey. Okay.
Still have to talk to folk. God damn it, don't you just hate it when RPGs ask you to pay attention?
Yeah, I know, man.
I mean, who's got the time for all this reading? Right. Wait, just a minute, this is dangerous even. They didn't just break the fourth wall there, so. Right.
We should go.
That's the people around. I'm trying to think, is there anyone that I missed? Well, I mean...
So it is possible.
Okay. Still don't know if I'm making progress or not.
Just a sec.
Okay. Not that way either. So yes, in other games that... Oh, I still haven't learned anything. Oh, not great. So it's obviously someone in this square that we need to talk to.
Yeah.
So yes, other games that I had to stream, if you were at all interested, is Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song. So I've been trying to get into that for a while. I did get invited by someone trying to put together a group for Helldivers. I don't know if that's a game you're at all interested in.
Yeah, it would be.
Cool.
Need to wait a week or two until I get paid, to be honest. But yeah,
yeah,
I can pick that up next paid.
Oh,
sure.
Awesome! Because I used to play that one with my dad, and this is before his current health conditions. Oh, he's got a portrait. He's important.
Yep.
I actually had to...
And a spiffy-looking hat.
Oh yeah. The commands to like pull down like orbital drops and everything, I actually had to print Dad out like a cheat sheet that he had like blue tack to the side of his computer.
Right, yeah.
And the first 15 minutes of every mission, I'm like, right, Dad, here's the sequence to call down your assault rifle. Up, left, down,
It's a local event. A kind of storm. The wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heismay might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heismay anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Yes, we're definitely in Fantasy Scotland here.
Yeah.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood.
Aye.
Why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? Nay danger of that.
I see.
Nay danger, pal. Nay danger.
Yeah.
Bolt your nugget.
A solid lead.
Oh, cool your jets, hey.
Not even bother with the sunwells. We've apparently got 5 days till the sun flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
I love how it's kind of worked out the math for you.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh? Oh, that? Damn if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
I think we broke it.
Oh, easy there.
Rattle.
All right, lad. Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I love how they got a new Scottish narrator for that bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, the other one I was looking at, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, currently on sale.
Right, yeah.
I had the original GameCube version.
Journey is going well. One by one.
From what I've heard of most of the reviews, a lot of people prefer the original to the remake.
Mm.
But, you know, again, if it's something that you were interested in at all, could be good for dicking around one evening.
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report,
Potentially.
there was one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient
I will check it out.
Cool.
Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine vivid, familiar scenery, somewhere far from the land where you rest.
Wait, we unlocked fast travel.
Possibly. Could be good.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Matira just last night.
Eurus, surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
Okay. Well, that's actually quite good, because that means I could do that side quest that I missed out on.
This is some magic. You saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this.
With ears like that, I'm surprised.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm sure you hear a lot of things.
That means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Matira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but... What do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
I'd still like to do that side quest first. Is it going to let me? I hope it doesn't use up a day.
To fast travel, yeah, that'd be a bit crap, wouldn't it?
Kind of defeats the point of teleportation.
Yeah.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
And I rip a fabric in time and space for the warp.
Yeah.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
I think we've established the fact that we need to have visited there before because it is a video game.
So we can go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the three great cities.
Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination.
It's a little bit like when you get a superpower but with a hidden catch. Like super strength but not super bone density. So you punch someone to break your arm.
So your whole arm just disintegrates.
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital anytime we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
So I'm confused. Do we need to set out in 4 days, or we've got 3 days until the 4 days where we need?
Oh, I don't know. I'd assumed you have 3 days, but I could be wrong.
You can grow stronger by accepting requests around town, such as. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
So.
Okay. Right.
What were the gods doing?
Where is... Yeah, the big ship. There we go. Right. Because I do... Like I said, there was a side quest that I missed out on back at the capital. I would really much like to do now if I can.
Yeah.
Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
Alright then.
And...
Alright then.
That's quite annoying in terms of being a map. How do I change cities? I think that's...
Let's head there right away.
Is this the... No, this is the fucking city I was in. What was the other games we were thinking about at some point? Still wanted to give Guild Wars a try.
Guild Wars. Could always do another Magic stream.
Yeah. The
Baldur's Gate 3 to carry on with.
Well, that's true, but we need to get Mike for that one.
Yes, that's true.
But yeah, totally up for Helldivers if you're up for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Let me think of it right. Okay, right. R1, world map. There we go. Aha!
Let's go.
It's just Event Horizon, rip through time and space and just appear at the church. Don't mind us. Demon! Kill the demon child! Right. Okay, so apparently if you do this quest early on, you get a magic igniter that lets you attack multiple targets, which is meant to be quite good.
Oh, right. Yeah, I can see why that would be useful.
Right. Also, you unlock the another archetype, the merchant archetype, I think.
Oh, right. Yeah. That was
Yeah.
That was a side quest you could do on the demo.
I'm going into a full. Right. I think I may have fucked this up slightly. Right, let me try again. I don't want to commit to using the time. I think I have to go to the desert. Because the whole point was the person who gave you the quest gives you a carriage to get there.
Nothing left to do.
Did I?
Understood. Wait! Yep.
Okay, no, apparently. Do I still have this quest? I better have this quest.
Oh, unless it's one with a deadline.
I'm pretty sure it had no deadline. Which is one of the reasons why... yeah, this is it. No deadline. There we go.
Alright, go.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to get to that place, that something corridor. Because the informant in Gantrad usually handily being. Oh wait, no, is that not the right one? Because I'm sure. I don't want to commit to this because I'm sure there was a carriage that was meant to take us. Let me just. Because it was the woman with the white hair.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. So don't forget we agreed upon earlier, it's a bit late for Cold Feet. Right, so I've been tasked with exterminating a monster. Okay, so we seem to definitely have the quest. Do you like talk to someone? Did he say talk to me, call it risky business through?
Understood. Wait! Yep.
Alright. Let's commit.
This place. Let's go.
Yes.
Just a sec.
So apparently. Well then.
Yes.
Right, it's about request a number of enemies.
Yep, we're safe here.
Okay. I think we're going this way.
We cannot avoid this fight. Let's push through it. Ready?
We got this.
We found some.
Well.
We got this. That should come in handy. Pocket it. Look at you.
It was a chest back there.
You're so lucky.
I'm going to need to look up that quest. Make sure I've not fucked it up.
Look.
Nope. I think we've pissed off something.
All right.
Stay present.
Get ready.
Right. Let's try not to fuck this one up. Okay, he's weak to that. That helps straight off the bat.
Yep, his knees.
Which means he's probably weak. Okay, no, he's not weak to that. That was a mistake.
The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him. Stay down. We can't let him get hit. Hulkenberg, your attack power is dropped.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Observe the enemy. Join with me. Let me help. As the point of a sword.
Oh, right.
Hey!
It's Hulkenberg. Hit their weak point. Keep it up strong.
Maybe we can't do that.
Hit their weakness.
Okay, he's weak to ice.
Captain.
I think.
Captain's fighting.
That would make sense.
They're targeting him.
Hmm.
He's badly wounded. Can anyone help him?
Sorry.
Captain's down.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oof. Well, that went well.
Yeah, I think we're gonna restart that one, maybe.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Alright, let's try that again. At least we know.
Stay down!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up strong. Hit their weakness.
Observe the enemy.
That's your opening, Captain.
To do.
Let us fight as one. Let me help. As the point of a sword.
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed
No.
a new weakness.
It's okay.
Hulkenberg, your attack
Okay.
power is dropped.
Yes.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Stay down!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up strong. Hit their weakness.
Is everyone all right?
That's your opening, Captain.
I can't.
Stroll.
I'll show you the essence of
Right, I'll heal after that one.
We're not out of this yet. I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Is that all?
Cool, that's fine.
I see you.
I shall
Slide him, Hulkenberg. Hit their weak point.
come forth, royal soul. Maybe not.
No, I'm not gonna heal just yet. I'll do that.
That's your opening, Captain. Hulkenberg,
No.
your attack power is dropped. Stroll.
Let's
and then I'll heal. Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, look at me being able to strategize and not just randomly pressing buttons. Oh, you dick.
I'll show you the essence.
From our provisions.
Live to see another day.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'll show you the essence of. I will come forth.
And then heal again.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Worthy foe after all.
That's true.
Haha. Fuck you.
Stay down.
Like a shark, punch it in the snoot.
Yep. That'll discombobulate it.
Yep.
I feel stronger already.
New power.
Eee.
However,
Even so.
yes.
Right.
What do you think?
Okay, so, well, we did a quest, which I suppose is a good thing, but still not quite what I wanted to do.
Hey. Okay then. Right?
All right. Nonetheless.
It always throws me when JRPG do that, where they start off with a generic voice line that doesn't actually match the...
Yeah.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We got a major bargain.
Okay.
Mister.
Okay, so we should go see our surrogate little sister character.
Yeah.
Right. So those little things are the little social things, but they pass time, which
Yeah.
we don't want to do at this moment in time. But let's go see Maria. I kind of wish there was a way to fast travel to the fast travel.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Well, still, you can go too far the other way, I suppose. I mean, you could go the full Starfield route where it's just fast travel the game.
Let's go.
I need to give Starfield another go.
Do you?
I like the idea of it.
Yeah, but when it's executed crap, though.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got it on Game Pass. Put it this way, I wouldn't pay for it.
Fair.
I was watching a video earlier. There was a guy playing Skyrim VR, but he had one of those VR treadmills. So it was quite interesting the way it worked. So it's like a dome, kind of like semicircle sort of dome, inverted dome, but with no friction. And so when you're running on it, so it kind of like holds you at the waist, and like you're running forward, but you're essentially controlled sliding down it. Right. I thought that's interesting, but he was saying that his real world stamina was depleting before his character stamina. That's going to be scary when we start getting AI NPCs.
Oh god, yeah.
Maybe I should. It said literally just go and see Maria. What the fuck? Right, if I talk to her, that it will deepen the bond, right? So, the one I want to do, what we got? I slayed tier 1. I should report back to. Okay, so that was the recruitment center one. Yeah, that's the one that I wanted to do. I need to slay the informant at the Grand Trad. Usually in 100 yen on. Should have more details. Alright, so I need to talk to someone on a particular day for that one. Fuck. Right. Never mind. I'll quickly go to the recruitment office. So yeah, I think in conclusion, the Atlus games in general, they are definitely a long, slow boil sort of venture. Really good story, really good style, but if you don't want to commit yourself to a 100-hour RPG, maybe wait for the anime.
Yeah.
Have you played P5 Royal?
Yes. Yeah, I played it just before Rebirth released.
Compared to regular, would you say that you definitely need to go play Royal if you played regular?
I never played regular, so I don't know.
Alright, okay. Fair enough.
To be honest with you. But if you've got it or you get it cheap, it might be worth it.
Yeah.
If it's a few years down the line sort of thing. If it's a couple of years later and you're thinking,
I mean that
and all your and you played the other Atlus games by that point, you know, if you're
I mean, to be fair, that is one thing that the Atlus games do well. Even the older Persona games, I know they're remaking, they remade 3 and they're remaking 4, but they tend to age well. They have that sort of timeless quality to them.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, pal.
Oh, you got some trophy.
Yep. Oh, we've got more bounties to take care of. Alright. Might as well pick these guys up while we're here.
That's a rough one.
Yeah.
I like it rough.
Hey.
We'll take it.
Counting on you.
Let's do it.
Let's see here.
We'll face danger here.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I've got things to do down at the other city. You've already taken both of them. Okay. Right. What time are we on just now? I kind of feel like for the next 5 minutes I'll just be wandering around the city aimlessly, trying to find something to do. So we'll probably kind of wrap it up there. But yes, I think I am effectively on holiday next week. Next week, because I have to go back up and spend time with the parents over the summer, get that out of the way. So there shall be no stream next week, and same with our normal Tuesday D&D game. I will need to postpone, but should be back as normal the week after. So, other than that, having said all that, not streaming wise, I should have my Steam Deck and stuff with me, which does have things like Helldivers and stuff. There are some games that if you wanted to try and catch up on, we could try and do some of that, and ahead of doing a stream. So
yep, we can definitely sort. We can definitely sort something out. Yep.
Yeah.
We'll chat about it off stream.
Yeah. Cool.
If you want.
That works.
Yep.
Right. So, if anyone did jump on the stream tonight, thank you ever so much for joining. And if you haven't already, please do go check out episode 13 of Halfwits. I worked really fucking hard on that, and
do it.
it,
people. Do it.
Yep. It currently has the record for the most number of slides, over 300. So that was one of the reasons why it took as bloody long as it did. So, other than that, things that are coming in the pipeline, I've written the script for the next Yindy Tips and Tricks, which is going to be the pros, what I look for in a good pre-written adventure. So that's the next Yindy Tips and Tricks. And I'm working on my first fully scripted edited video for YindyPlayz, which is a look back and a love letter to the Amiga A500 and my dad getting me into gaming. So consider it a late Father's Day sort of thing to hopefully kind of cheer him up a bit. So that's what I'm working on and shall be filming tomorrow. But yes, I shall probably leave you there. This was MetaphorReFantazio. It is definitely worth picking up if you haven't already and you like kind of JRPGs. Atlus does do them very well. Won't be here next week, but will be the week after that, and I'll be in full holiday mode, so I'll probably do loads of weird and wacky streams throughout the summer that take my fancy then and there. So yes, I've been Yindy. I've been joined by my co-host Eric Tavares, and we shall see you next time.
Bye.
Have a good one, folks. Take it easy. See ya. Bye.
From shadowed halls where whispers die to spires that pierce the painted sky, the world of ReFantazio calls as fate awakes within these walls. The prince ascends, the count sees, but deeper still the dream believes. Through turn and try, you truth and sting, a new voice cries, make Yindy king. Heroes fall and tyrants climb, the clock runs short, the edge of time, but through the storm a name shall ring, the streamer bold who dares to sing. No crown of lies, no stolen flame shall ever wear a noble name. This is the stream, the tale, the fight. We blaze ahead into the light. In metaphor where legends stir, each step we take defines who we were. The battle's more than swords and flame, it's hearts that fight, not just the name. Lift your voice and take your stand across the stars, across the land. Hearts ignite where truth is king. Vote Yindy as your one true king. Crown of fire, power. light, guide